Top 6 GNOME extensions that made me stop missing Windows. If you grew up on Microsoft and switched to Linux, you might miss familiar productivity features: the taskbar, start menu, clipboard history, snap layouts. In this video, I'll show 6 GNOME extensions that bring those features back, often better than they were on Windows, without sacrificing the polish of GNOME or the stability of Ubuntu. Number 1. Dash to panel. Put your taskbar back where it belongs. If the vertical dock and top bar feel alien, Dash to Panel gives you a single bottom taskbar with app icons, running indicators, and the system tray. A familiar, compact layout that's also far more tweakable than Windows taskbar. Move icons, change sizing, choose alignment, and make the panel behave exactly how you want. Why it matters. Restores the central, single-row taskbar that many Windows users expect, and adds customization Windows doesn't offer.
Number 2. ArcMenu, a proper start menu. ArcMenu recreates a compact, searchable start-style menu with lots of skins and layout choices. It's a lightweight way to centralize favorites, app search, and shortcuts without the full-screen app grid GNOME uses by default. Why it matters? Fast access to apps, system shortcuts, and search, but configurable so it fits your workflow. Number 3. Blur My Shell. Small visual polish with big perceived value. Blur My Shell adds tasteful blur transparency to the top bar, overview, and pop-ups. The kind of cosmetic detail that makes the desktop feel modern and cohesive. It's mostly aesthetic, but a clean UI makes you feel productive. Why it matters. Low-risk visual upgrade that keeps the UI readable while giving it a sleeker, glass-like finish. Number 4. Clipboard Manager. Bring back an actually useful clipboard history. Windows clipboard history is great, but GNOME extensions offer clipboard managers that are faster, searchable, and integrate right into the panel. Install a clipboard extension to store text snippets, pin favorites, and search past copies in seconds. Practical note: there are several popular options. Clipboard Indicator is heavily used. Pick one that supports pinning and search to match or exceed what you're used to on Windows. Number 5. Emoji Copy. Emoji at your fingertips. Want the quick emoji picker you tap with Win plus dot on Windows? Emoji Copy adds a tiny, snappy emoji selector to your panel with search and a favorites area. Handy when you're typing chats, comments, or commit messages. Why it matters. Small qualitable feature that speeds up messaging and adds personality to your workflow. Repository and extension pages show forks and maintenance activity. Number 6. Tiling Shell. FancyZones-style window layouts. If you rely on PowerToys Fancy Zones on Windows, Tiling Shell is the GNOME extension to try. It offers custom layouts, Snap Assist overlays, keyboard shortcuts, and multi-monitor support. Everything you need to arrange many windows quickly and consistently. Why it matters. Turns GNOME into a power user workstation for multitasking and reproduces the flexible tiling you may miss from Windows. Quick install tips. Want to try these yourself? Install the GNOME Extension Manager or use the browser installer on extensions.gnome.org. Enable the extensions you like and test each in a real workflow. You may need to restart GNOME Shell or log out after major updates. Why it matters. Extension Manager makes discovery and updates painless on Ubuntu and other distros.
If you miss Windows, you don't need to miss the workflow. Dash to Panel, ArcMenu, Blur My Shell, a Clipboard Manager, Emoji Copy, and Tiling Shell give you a Windows-like, and often better, experience on GNOME. Try them one at a time and tune settings to taste. If you want, I'll put links and install commands in the description to help you get started. Like if this helped, subscribe for more Linux tips, and drop a comment with your favorite GNOME extension.